Dati, pangarap lang ni mama na magkaroon ng sariling pamilya. Yun bang masagana, payapa at higit sa lahat, masaya. Kaya nung dumating si papa, natupad yun. Hindi nga lang lahat. Natupad ang pangarap ni mama na magkaroon ng sariling pamilya. Ngunit malabo yatang matupad yung tatlo. Yung payapa, masagana at masayang pamilya. Si mama ay yung tipo ng tao na punong-puno ng pangarap. Pangarap kong magkaroon ng diploma sa kolehiyo, makatikim ng masasarap na pagkain katulad ng mga pagkain ng mga mayayaman at magkaroon ng maayos na bahay, magagandang damit at laruan. Pero habang tumatagal at lumilipas ang panahon, mas lalong tumataas din ang mga pangarap ko. Kasabay sa pagtaas ng aking mga pangarap ay ang pagtaas din ng tsansang di ko ito maaabot.
Hoy, Eric! Alas 4 na! Bumangon ka na dyan, Eric! Hoy!
Tay, papunta na po!
Ilom ding!
Papunta na po, Tay!
Ba't di ka ba nagsaing?
Wag po, Tay. Assignment ko po yan, Tay. Magsasaing naman po sana ako, Tay. Kapag natapos ko na yung assignment ko.
Inuuna mo pa ito? Itong lintik na ito? Di nga tayo makabili ng mga pagkain? Mag-aaral ka pa ng kolehiyo? Ano ba naman, Eric? Mag-isip ka. Ang mahal-mahal ng kolehiyo. Di ka tumulad sa pinsan mo, si Jenny. Iyon, nakapagtrabaho na. Ikaw. Ikaw, may makukuha ka ba sa pag-aaral mo? Wala, Eric, wala. Walang yumayaman sa pag-aaral, Eric. Bobo ka, bobo. Tandaan mo yan. Pagsabihan mo ang anak mo.
Huwag kang mag-alala, anak, kasi simula't bata ka pa, ganyan na talaga ang iyong ama. Masasanay ka lang naman.
Hindi po, Nay. Matagal ko na po iniintindi si Tatay. Para lang din naman po sa atin yung ginagawa ko. Para maiahon tayo sa kahirapan.
Paano kaya na kung tumigil ka na lang sa iyong pag-aaral sa kolehiyo?
Hindi po pwede, Nay. Gagawan ko po yan ng paraan. Ako po maghahanap ng paraan para makapag-aral ako.
O sige, anak. Kung anong gusto mo, nandito lang ako na palaging sumusuporta sa iyo.
Salamat po, Nay.
Uy, Eric! Upuan ko yan! Lumipat ka nga dun sa likod. Umalis ka nga dun ka, lumipat. Ang baho. Good morning, class! Good morning, ma'am! Okay, you may now be seated. Okay. So, our lesson for today is all about the background to Descartes mathematical researches. Alright, so what is geometric construction? Anyone? Yes? Mr. Bismonte.
Geometric construction is the process of drawing a geometrical figure using two geometrical instruments, a compass and a ruler. We use a compass to draw arcs and circles and mark of equal lengths.
Yes, very good. Okay, that's all for today. Goodbye, class.
Bye, ma'am!
Okay, by the way, Mr. Besmonte, you will be the representative in your section for the upcoming Math Quiz B competition. Okay, goodbye again.
Goodbye, ma'am!
Bakit ngayon ka lang?
Pasensya na po, madam. Madami po kasi pinagawa si ma'am sa paaralan.
Oh, ano bang tinatayo-tayo mo dyan? Gawin mo na lahat ng trabaho mo.
Opo, madam. Pasensya na po.
Take your seat. Miss Belen, nais ko lang paalalahan na kapag hindi ka umayos sa iyong pag-aaral, ibabagsak kita sa aking subject na history at math. Hindi ako magdadala sa pera sa mama. Kaya tandaan mo. Yes, ma'am.
Tara, ikain na lang natin yan.
Huwag mo na ngayon, Bes. Wala pa akong gana eh.
So, saan tayo ngayon?
Ewan ko, basta ayoko muna.
Alam ko kung saan tayo pupunta.
Saan ba, Bes?
Basta sumama ka na lang.
Bakit tayo nandito? Para saan ba ang library? Dito tayo para mag-aral. Maybe, this is the way para ma-solve yung problema mo. Ano bang
Pasok na.
Ayoko.
Tara na.
Ayoko. Tara na.
Halika na, tara na. Ayoko nga, Ben. Ayoko. Wala ko naman na ayoko magbasa eh. Bahala ka, tara na nga.
Ito, bes, o basahin mo. Ano ko ba ito, bes? Di basahin mo. Ay, nako. Alam mo naman, di ba na yung magbasa laling nalangat.
Belen!
Yes, ma'am.
Ano naman itong nababalitaan ko? Pinagalitan ko na yung guro. Anong klaseng anak ka ba? Bakit ang bobo-bobo mo?
Ma, I did my best. Alam mo naman, hindi ko pa nababayaan yung pag-aaral ko
You did your best? You did your best? Pero bakit ganon? Hindi mo nga ginagawa mga assignments mo, mga projects mo, mga activities mo, and you did your best?
Ma, history lang ng mathematics yung... Ang baba ng grade ko, ma, pero ba't ganyan ka?
At tingnan mo, wala ka ng respeto sa akin. Ayusin mo nga yan, Belen. Huwag mo akong ipahiya sa mga relatives natin. Go to your room!
I
Now!
did my best.
Go to your room! Now!
Hi, Bes.
Po tayo dito. Okay ka lang ba, Bes?
Okay lang ako, Bes.
Sure ka ba? Hey, Bes, bakit ka nakatulala? Ano ba tinitingnan mo dyan?
Wala, Bes. Wala. Andiyan na si Ma'am!
Good morning, class.
Morning, Ma'am!
All of you may now be seated. So, class, what was our topic last meeting? Yes, Miss Umay.
Our topic last meeting is all about geometric construction.
Very good. So now, who can give me a brief explanation about it? Anybody? So, yes, Miss Gauja.
Geometric construction is a process of drawing a geometric figures using two geometric instruments, a compass and ruler. We use compass to draw a arc and circle and mark of equal length.
Yes, correct. Very good. So now, before I forget, I want you all to pass your assignments. Faster! In the count of 3, right? Papers will not be accepted. 3, 2, 1. Did all of you pass the assignments? Okay, I will check it. Miss Belen, where's your paper? Okay, class. Did you know that your assignment accounts for a significant portion of your grade? It will be of great help in raising your grades. Don't expect to get high grades if you didn't pass your assignments. Okay?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes? How may I help you?
The dean is looking for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye-bye!
Bilisan mo! Bagal-bagal.
Madam, ito na po yung pagkain niyo. Madam, ito na po yung gamot mo.
Salamat.
Madam, may ipapakiusap po sana ako sa iyo.
Ano yon?
Pwede po ba akong makauwi sa amin?
Natapos mo na ba lahat ng gawain mo?
Opo, natapos ko na po.
Sige, pwede ka na umuwi.
Maraming salamat po. Madam, aalis na po ako. Kumusta na kayo sila, mama?
Ano? Magmangmangan ka pa?
Bakit? May binigay ka ba sa akin na pera?
Bilisan mo na, ibigay mo na sa akin!
Wala kang binigay sa akin na pera. Baka nakalimutan mo na ang lahat ng iyong pera ay doon mo binigay sa tindahan. Binili mo lahat ng alak na para iyong mainom. At ngayon hanapin mo sa akin? Doon ka pumunta sa tindahan na iyong binibilhan.
Eric, ang nana at tatay mo, nag-aaway na naman.
Ha?
Huwag mo akong pagtataasan ng boses! Asawa lang kita!
Wala kang karapatan na sampalin ako.
Meron akong karapatan!
Asawa lang kita. Wala akong may bigay na pera sa'yo.
Meron nga akong binigay sa'yo eh!
Wala nga.
Tay, tama na po yan!
Huwag mo akong tatalikuran!
Ano ba? Bitawan mo nga ako. Bitawan mo ako.
Tay, huwag mo po saktan si
Huwag ka nga makialam! Oo! Nandyan na pala ang magaling anak. Natupad na bang mga pangarap mo? Wala, di ba, Eric? Kung hindi ka sana nag-aral, marami tayong pera ngayon!
Hindi po, Tay. Kung hindi ka lang lasinggero, hindi tayo makakaganito. Hindi mo ba alam na sa paralan, palagi akong tinutukso kasi wala akong maayos na pananamit. Pero tinitiis ko yan lahat para sa inyo. Para maiawan ko kayo sa kahirapan.
Huwag mong ganyanin ang anak mo, Danilo. Kung may iba sisihin, sisihin mo ang sarili mo.
Anong sabi mo?
Wala kang kwenta ng mga sanak mo.
Nay, okay ka lang po ba?
Bilang ako, anak.
Kailangan mo po ba ng tubig?
Hindi na anak. Pabayaan mo na ako.
Huwag ka pong mag-alala, Nay. Kunting tiis na lang, may aahon ko na ang pamilya natin sa kahirapan.
Salamat anak.
Miss Belen! Miss Belen!
Uy, Bes, tinawag ka ni Ma'am Poryo.
Ha? Saan?
Yun no, nasa likod natin.
Ay, sorry po ma'am, hindi ko po nadinig. Ano po yun ma'am?
I want you to come with me in the office. I have something to tell you. You may now sit.
Thank you.
Miss Belen, so the reason why I let you come here is that, Miss Belen, since you have very low grade in my subject, which is the history of math, I want you to study more about it, okay?
Okay.
And if you will win, this is the chance that you will pass my subject. And if not, you will retake this subject next year. Is it okay? That's all. You may now leave.
Thank you ma'am. Thank you ma'am. Bye.
Bes, kaya mo ba yun?
Hindi ko nga alam, bes, bakit ako pang napili? Talagang sinasadya ni ma'am, no? Alam naman nila na lahat na ang hina-hina ko sa history ng mathematics, bakit ako pa?
Ano ba yan, Bes? Ang dami-dami mo ng problema at tumagtag pa talaga
Kaya
yan.
nga, bes, bakit pa kaya ako napili?
Ay, naku.
Okay lang yan, bes. Ang kailangan ko lang gawin ngayon is mag-aral ng mabuti. Nang sa ganun, makapasa ako at hindi na ma-disappoint si ma'am sa akin.
Oh my God, Belen! Belen! Tulong! Tulong, Belen! Tulong! Tulong!
Dok, yung anak ko, Dok! Yung anak ko, Dok!
How's my daughter ito?
The patient is already stable, but the problem is she is comatose.
What?
She got comatose because of severe head injury caused from the accident.
Oh my God! Hello po, tita. Kumusta po si Belen, tita?
She's in a coma due to the accident.
What? Bakit po siya na-accidented?
According to the doctor, because of too much stress na hindi kinaya ng katawan niya. Pakibantayan mo muna si Belen. I need to see the doctor. Meron akong sikasahin doon, okay?
Okay po, tita. Ako na pong bahala kami na.
Sige.
Des, magpagaling ka na. Kasi miss ko na yung bonding natin.
Teka, ba't ako nandito? Kanina nasa harap lang ako ng bahay namin ah. Anong lugar ito? Ba't ako nandito? Teka, bakit ibang-iba to sa lugar namin? Oreo? Ma'am, Ma'am Oreo. Ma'am, ako po, si Belen, yung estudyante po.
What?
Ma'am, ako to, si Belen, yung estudyante niyo.
I'm sorry, miss. I don't understand you.
Ano ka ba, ma'am? Ako to, si Belen. Hindi ba ako nakikilala?
I don't understand what you're saying. By the way, who are you then?
Ma'am, I'm Belen, one of your students.
Student? I don't even know you.
By the way, ma'am, I wonder, why most of the people here dress like that?
We're in Italy and it's 16th century.
What? In Italy? Teka, bakit ako napunta dito? Eh, kanina nasa bahay na ako ah.
I'm sorry, miss. I need to go. Here is his. Miss, what's wrong?
Gutom na po ako.
I have to show you something. Wow! So this is where all the philosophers hanging out. Oh, that one. That's René Descartes. René Descartes was born on 31st of March 1596 and died on 11th of February 1650. Descartes was born into a well-educated, upper-class family in the French village of La Haine-Touraine. The village is now called Descartes André Edouard in his honor. His mother died soon after giving birth to him. His father remarried and he was raised by his maternal grandmother. He studied law at the University of Poitiers, earning a law degree in 1616, though he never ended up practicing. Instead, at 22 years old, Descartes enlisted in the Dutch States Army, where he would study military engineering and later became fascinated with the study of math and physics. In 1637, Descartes brought out his ideas. In his course, De la Meadow, Discussion of the Method, La Geometry, Geometry, Les Metres, Meteorology, and La Dioptrique, Optics, the first to contain his most significant contributions. In La Geometry, Descartes first proposed that each point in two dimensions can be described by two numbers on a plane, one giving the point's horizontal location and the other giving the vertical location. He thus invented the Cartesian coordinate system, which forms the foundation of analytic geometry. La Geometry introduced what has become known as the standard algebraic notation, using lowercase a, b, and c for known quantities, and x, y, and z for unknown quantities. It was perhaps the first book to look like a modern mathematics textbook, full of a's, b's, x squares. Descartes also introduced the modern notation for exponents. For example, rather than writing 5 times 5 times 5, he would write 5 cubed. He made the rule of signs, which is used to determine the number of negative or positive real roots of a polynomial. Sir Isaac Newton. He was a scientist, mathematician, and astronomer. He was born on January 4, 1643, in Worcester, England. His father's name was Isaac Newton Sr., and mother's name was Hannah Ayscough. He then enrolled himself as a sizar at a Trinity College, Cambridge in 1661. The young Isaac Newton is sitting in his garden when an apple falls on his head, and in a stroke of brilliant insight, he suddenly comes up with his theory of gravity. In 1687, Newton published his most important work, called the Philosophia Naturalis Principia Mathematica. In this work, he described the 3 laws of motion, as well as the law of universal gravity. Outlined in the Principia, his theory about gravity helped to explain the movements of the planets and the sun. This theory is known today as Newton's law of universal gravitation. Newton's law of motion were 3 fundamental laws of physics that lay the foundation for classical mechanics. During the 17th century,
this more sophisticated branch of mathematics finally came about. The first to make considerable progress with this was French mathematician Pierre de Fermat. But everything truly came together with Isaac Newton, who along with Gottfried Leibniz is credited with developing modern calculus. The interesting thing is that Newton developed calculus simply out of necessity in order to have the tools he needed to solve problems in physics regarding celestial motion. Leibniz did similar work just a few years later, independently of Newton, and it is actually his notation that we still use today. So, what was it that Newton understood that changed everything? Well, one realization came from looking at falling bodies. He understood that if you drop an object, its speed will increase every single instant until it hits the ground. But during that time, the object must have some definite speed at any given instant. He knew of no mathematics that could adequately calculate these instantaneous velocities, as something that had to be developed that could describe the difference between the value of a function, in this case position, and the rate of change for that function, in this case velocity. Galileo Galilei. He was an astronomer, mathematician, philosopher, and physicist. He was born on 15th February 1564 in Pisa, Duchy of Florence. His father's name was Vincenzo Galilei and mother's name was Giulia Amanate. Galileo enrolled at the University of Pisa for a medical degree. Financial difficulties cut short Galileo's education at the university, which he left in 1585 before earning his degree. In 1589, Galileo was promoted to the chair of mathematics at the University of Pisa, and by this time, Galileo conducted his famous experiment of dropping items of varied weight from the top of the Leaning Tower. In this experiment, Galileo rejected Aristotle's claim that speed of the falling object is directly proportional to its weight. Instead of Aristotle's view of motion, Galileo took Archimedean approach to the problem. Due to his rejection of Aristotelian view, Galileo gained an unpopular status within the society. By publishing Discourse on Bodies in Water, in his 1612, he again negated Aristotle's opinion that objects floated due to their flat shape. Instead, he argued that the flotation was caused due to the weight of the object in relation to the water it displaced. Following year, Galileo came up with his theory of sunspots. Again, Galileo contradicted Aristotelian doctrine that the sun was perfect. By giving statement about Copernican theory earned him a ban from the church. With the emergence of a new Pope Urban VIII, who fortunately was a friend, admirer, and patron of Galileo, Galileo resumed his works on astronomy. He was allowed to publish books as well, with the only condition that they provided an objective view and do not advocate Copernican theory.
By the way, Mom, thank you for the information. I learned a lot today about these philosophers that you have discussed today.
Anything for you, miss. Thank you also. So, see you around.
Bakit tayo nandito? Anong lugar ito, Mami?
Dok, kamusta na anak ko?
Your daughter is very stable. Kailangan lang niya magpahinga upang bumakas. Mami, ano nangyari sa akin? Bakit ako nandito?
Sasabihin ko sa'yo mamaya, pag totally okay ka na. Pero ngayon, bawal ka pa ma-stress, okay?
Okay, Mami.
O Nay, gabing-gabi na. Ano pong iniisip mo?
Alam mo anak, iniisip ko talaga ang sitwasyon natin ngayon. Kasi ang iyong ama, ang tigas-tigas ng ulo. Palaging lasing. Hindi ko alam kung ano ang dapat natin gawin upang siya ay mabago.
Oo nga po, Nay. Kahit ako, hindi ko na din alam kung anong gagawin natin kay tatay. Pero matagal ko na pong tinanggap yung sitwasyon natin. Pero wag lang po tayong magsawang manalangin sa Panginoon dahil wala pong imposible sa Kanya. Ang tangi ko lang pong magagawa ay ang mag-aral ng mabuti. Dahil ayan lamang po ang maitutulong ko sa inyo. Kapag nakapagtapos na po ako ng pag-aaral, itinapangako ko po sa inyo na ipapaayos ko po ang bahay natin at bibigyan ko po kayo ng magandang buhay.
Salamat anak. Oo anak, bakit bihis na bihis ka na?
Pasensya po, Nay. Kailangan ko na pong bumalik kay Madam Becca. Baka hinahanap niya na po ako.
O sige anak, mag-ingat ka dun ha.
Opo, Nay. Kayo din. Mag-ingat din po kayo dito.
Sige anak, ingat.
Sige po, Nay.
Ingat anak.
Das, kumusta ang pakiramdam mo?
Ano ka ba, Bes? Okay na ako. Pinawi na nga ako ng doktor eh.
Kaya na ako sa'yo, hindi ka talaga magtanong ng matino.
Okay na nga ako, sabi ko sa'yo eh. O, tingnan mo. Okay na nga ako, tingnan mo. Nakakatayo na ako. Okay na ako, Bes.
Mag-ingat ka nga, huwag kang tumalon.
Ang OA mo naman. Sabi ko naman sa'yo na okay na ako eh.
He, anong okay ka dyan?
Let's go, guys.
Sige po, tita.
Tingnan mo, na kayo. Hindi ka na.
René Descartes wedded algebra to geometry and produced a remarkable innovation, the analytic geometry, or also known as coordinate geometry. For Descartes, the universe is composed only of things that math can describe. He thought the philosophers should be able to provide causal explanation for all observed phenomena, showing the mechanical principle behind things that happen in the universe, and the tactic Descartes used for checking the validity of your own knowledge is famous and still useful today. Systematic doubting, which means to doubt yourself. Doubt those fixed knowledge written on a book, and always ask yourself how sure are you that you know stuff. Those knowledge of Descartes is what influenced Newton in using mathematics to explain and prove his theories in physics, just like the invention of calculus of Newton to prove his laws of motion. Isaac Newton. In the book, Newton uses calculus to back up his physical theories. After they both published their own calculus, many circumstantial evidences prove that Leibniz may have seen some of the Newton's idea to exchanges of letters of their close friends. As time passes, it is seen that Leibniz notation is more efficient and applicable than Newton's notation. After careful analysis of both scientists' papers, most historians has come to the conclusion that both Newton and Leibniz invented calculus independently.
Ikaw yun eh, yung Belen na nagbabasa ng aklat.
Ha, noon yun. Iba na ngayon. Wag kang OA dyan. Kailangan mo na mag-aaral kasi malapit ang competition. Kaya umalis ka na dito.
Bala ka dyan.
Good day, everyone. Calling the attention to all Quiz participants to please proceed now to the area. Just 5 minutes to go, we will start the competition. Alright, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our math quiz bee competition with the theme Mathematics is a more powerful instrument of knowledge than any other that has been given to us human agency. Without further ado, let's start. Question number 1. In what century was the Renaissance well underway in Italy and it quickly spread north and west, first to Germany, then to France and the Low Countries, and finally to England? Timer starts now. Time is up. Please raise your answer. Alright, the correct answer is 1637. Both Eric and Belen got the correct answer. Who contributed the book entitled Liber de Ludo Alei? Timer starts now. Time is up. Please raise your answer. Okay, the correct answer is Carta. All of you got the correct answer. Next question. In what year does French mathematical community witness one of those strange coincidences once thought rare but which the history of science has shown to be frequent? Timer starts now. Time is up. Please raise your answer. Alright. The correct answer is 16th century. You got all the correct answers. Last number. You need to answer it as true or false. And if the answer is false, you need to give the correct answer. Now let's start. True or false? Was an infinite one contained within the premium mobile? Timer starts now. Alright, time is up. Please raise your answer. Okay. The correct answer is false and didn't. Yes, Eric got the correct answer. Okay, let's tally the scores now. Okay, the result is out. And the person who got the highest score is Mr. Eric Bismonte. This certificate is given to Mr. Eric Bismonte as our champion for this math quiz competition year 2022. Alright, congratulations to all participants for your active participation in this math quiz competition year 2022.
Miss Belen, I saw you did exceptionally well in the competition. So, I'll let you pass my subject then.
Thank you so much, Mom.
Okay, congratulations again. Well then, see you around.
And I apologize. I just get caught up in the rat race I'm running, chasing a moment I'm hoping is coming. If I stop to take a look around, it's in front of my eyes. Baby, let's slow down time. Maybe just press rewind. Darling, that dress reminds me of the first time. And I wanna love tonight, one-on-one by the candlelight. Over and over we spend our lives, living fast forward but not tonight. Love in slow motion.
Can I join?
It's been a while since it was you and me. Too many friends, too many evening drinks. Yeah, we commit to so many things, but not to ourselves. And I apologize. Sometimes you'll say you told me.
Bakit niya kaya ko iniwasan? Eric! Bakit ako iniwasan? Eric!
Bakit?
Ba't mo ba ako iniwasan? Eric! Ba't mo ba ako iniwasan, ha? Eric, ano bang problema mo, ha? Upo ka nga rito. Alam mo, may problema ka. Ready ako makinig, okay? Sabihin mo lang kung ano yun.
Kung lang sana kadali.
Ano ba kasi ang problema mo? Sabihin mo sa akin.
I'm in love.
Eh, ayun naman pala eh. Anong problema dun?
Sa dinami-dami kasi kapit sumaya.
Sino ba kasi yung sabihin mo sa akin? Sino?
Ikaw.
Wait, ako?
Oo. Pero huwag kang mag-alala, mag-aaral naman ako ng mabuti para maging deserve ko din ako.